nurse, Susie, called. Progesterone came back low, so I have to go on progesterone to manually start my period. So that's gonna be fun because I have a drip coming up, so that's gonna be nice. But that doesn't necessarily mean like we're gung-ho after that. Like, I asked her, okay, does that mean that when my cycle is starting over again and I'm on day 1 of the new cycle, do I give you a call so I can start the medicine? And she's like, no, your husband still needs to do his semen analysis, which we don't have until the end of the month because they didn't have any bookings. And the doctor wants to make sure you're still doing good with your inflammation. So I'm still like in limbo, and I kind of hate it, especially since I'm like, my period's very regular. If we still have to wait until probably like next month anyways, why do I have to take progesterone to start my period now? Like, what's the point? Honestly, what's the point? But whatever. Picked up the meds, and now I'm gonna find out what type of meds it is. Oh. The medicine. Alejandro, do you think we are getting lucky with the medicine this time around?
I don't know, we'll see. Depends on what kind of medicine it is.
By mouth! Progesterone, 200 milligrams. Take 2 capsules by mouth at bedtime.
Oh, it's not always you have to put somewhere else. Oh, good.
So I was in the car and I got the prescription, my lovely little progesterone pills. And I started reading like all the side effects, and I was like, wait, you gotta stop. I can't film you right now, I'm driving. Get home so you can read it to the camera, because there's a lot of them and like bad. Okay, so possible side effects. Even though it may be rare, some people may have very bad, sometimes deadly side effects when taking this drug. Tell your doctor if you experience any of the following: signs of an allergic reaction like rash, hives, itching, red, swollen, blistered, or peeling skin with or without a fever, wheezing, tightness in the chest or throat, trouble breathing, swallowing, talking, unusual hoarseness, swelling of the mouth, face, lips, tongues, throat, signs of liver problems with dark urine, feeling tired, not hungry, upset stomach or stomach pain, light colored stools, throwing up, or yellow skin or eyes, weakness on one side of the body, trouble speaking or thinking, change in balance, drooping on one side of the face, or blurred eyesight, shortness of breath, a big weight gain, swelling in the arms or legs, trouble walking, very bad dizziness or passing out, eyesight changes or loss, bulging eyes, or changes in how contact lenses feel, a lump in the breast, breast pain, soreness, nipple discharge, vaginal itching or discharge, vaginal bleeding that is not normal, pain while passing urine, passing urine more oftenly, depression or other mood changes, memory problems or loss, seizures, flushings, fast or abnormal heartbeat. It may cause you to swell and keep fluids in your body. Tell your doctor if you have swelling, weight gain, trouble breathing. Call your doctor right away if you have signs of a blood clot like chest in your pain, pressure, coughing up blood, shortness of breath, swelling, warmness, numbness, change of color, or pain in a leg or arm, trouble speaking or swallowing. Other side effects to this drug, we're not done yet, can cause these side effects, but only have minor side effects. Please contact your doctor if you feel any of the following: feeling dizzy, sleepy, tired, weak, trouble sleeping, more hungry, headache, pimples, hair loss, hair growth, diarrhea or constipation, upset stomach or throwing up, stomach pain or cramps, bloating, enlarged breasts, tender breasts, back, muscle or joint pain, weight gain or loss, vaginal bleeding or spotting, lowered interest in sex. These are not all the side effects that may occur. If you have any of the questions about the side effects, please contact your doctor. How contradictory is that? It's like you may have constipation and diarrhea, hair loss or hair gain, weight loss or weight gain. And these are the things you have to put in yourself. I understand like medicine has a purpose, but sometimes it's like, what are you even taking? It is ridiculous the amount of contradictions that a medicine may have. So I gotta start taking the progesterone, and thankfully it is orally. You don't even want to know the nickname I have for the non-oral type of progesterone. You don't even want to know. But at least this one's orally. I gotta take 2 every night before I go to sleep. starting today to bring about my period. So we can move on from there. Moving on from there, I have no idea what's going to happen, where we're going to go, because obviously we're still waiting on my husband's results from his tests, and they wanted to check my inflammation again and make sure that we were on point with that. So, I mean, at this point, I'm like, why am I doing this again? I mean, I have pretty normal periods anyways. Do I really need to like take a pill to make it come? But you gotta do what you gotta do, and if the doctor says take progesterone, you take progesterone. And at least this time, I don't have to stick it up you know where. So I took progesterone yesterday. I'm so tired this morning. I feel like I haven't slept at all. I'm in line for some coffee because I really need some. So I look like crap. I mean, I've been doing a ton of errands here around the house, trying to get ready for this weekend, for the trip, but I wanted to give an update in regards to the progesterone. So today is Tuesday. I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I have 3 more days left of progesterone pills. Aunt Flo hasn't shown her face yet, so I still don't understand what's the reason for these progesterone pills. According to like my schedule, my regularly periodic schedule, I should be getting it next week, like around the 28th or something like that. I just got a message, sorry. But supposedly, I guess I might get it for Friday, if that's the last day of my pills, or Saturday, which sucks because it means it's gonna end up on my trip. But I'll keep you updated. I'm feeling a little less bloated than I was this weekend, which is, I guess, a good thing. But I don't know where to go from here. Alejandro doesn't have his appointment until the end of the month. The doctor really hasn't told me much else. I called, I left a message today in regards to if there's some more information they can give me in regards to my tests or where we can go from here. I really want to get a move on, and I feel, again, like always, stagnant. So tomorrow's the last day I take progesterone, and I still haven't gotten my friend. It sucks. I really don't want to get it for the trip. We leave for the trip tomorrow, so tomorrow's the last day of the pill. Does that mean I'm gonna get my period tomorrow? I have been feeling like breast, like pains, but that's pretty much it. I'm just over it. Like, I don't understand the need for the progesterone, but whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do. So today is Tuesday. I stopped the progesterone. The last day that I had of the progesterone was Friday when we left for the trip to Nashville. And thankfully I didn't get it during the trip. I got it literally the moment we got to the airport on Sunday for our return flight back. So I was able to enjoy the trip with no period. But yeah, I got my period when on Sunday in the morning. And so on Monday, I emailed my doctor's nurse, letting her know and advising her that I started the first day of my cycle and where we were going from here, since Alejandro's test isn't until Thursday this week. And if she had the results for the rest of the tests I took, and where we were going this cycle. So then today, I got a response back that yes, they would have to wait to have Alejandro's test results before proceeding with anything, but that my test results came back with what he thinks is still too high of an inflammation level, and that he wants me to go see the nutritionist again to take that into control. before proceeding with anything at all, which a part of me knew was going to happen. As I said before, I didn't want to keep my hopes up because he had done this before. He had been a go-getter saying, yeah, we're going to do this, and then nothing. So this isn't the first time, but I'm tired of roadblocks. I'm tired of being told that I'm not good enough. And yeah, they're not saying word for word I'm not good enough, but you can read between the lines. You can tell when they're like, yeah, you need to go back to the nutritionist. What does that make me feel? That makes me feel like, you know, you're not doing enough. Your body's not good enough. You're not good enough for this. And it hurts. It really hurts. I'm sorry. It really, really hurts. And I don't think I deserve that. I'm not the skinniest person. I know that. I'm not the healthiest person in the world either. By no far means whatsoever. But I'm not the unhealthiest person either. And I don't think that I should be judged and not given an opportunity to try, to even just try. And unfortunately, I think I'm not alone when I say that in this industry, if you're technically overweight, which I fall into overweight, even though I am, you know, the regular mid-sized woman that is the norm in America, you're put in this category where everything is attributed to your weight. And they don't say it sometimes blatantly, but that's what they're going for. Whatever. So I literally got that email and my hands were shaking. My hands were nonstop shaking at work because I couldn't take it anymore. I needed a second. So I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't start from square one again. So I looked up another clinic that does IVF and reproductive medicine here in Miami. And I called them and I made an appointment for February. That's the earliest they had. And I responded back to my physician's nurse and told her, okay, I guess I'll wait for my husband tests. Can I get my medical records? So that's where I am. I am going to go see if someone else can help me because I feel like I'm in a constant circle right now that I can't get out of. And I need to get out of it because it's not good for me. It's an emotional roller coaster that I can't handle. Not anymore. It's too much. I'm hoping that maybe in this clinic I can find some other answers, other opinions, someone who can look at me for me and not see numbers and can see that I'm young and that this has been a hard struggle, which it is for everyone going through this. So it's not to say that I'm alone in this, because I'm not. But I just want to be taken more seriously in my struggle. so I need to find help. And then, you know, me and Alejandro have always kept our options open, you know. Maybe this isn't for us. Which hurts. It does. Because everyone wants, you know, that feeling of being pregnant and your baby kicking and knowing that something that's made between you and your husband is growing inside of you and it's going to be with you. It's part of you. But maybe that's not meant for us. Maybe God's trying to show us that. So I looked into getting more information about adoption, which me and Alejandro have always considered, especially if IVF doesn't work or we can't find someone who wants to do IVF on us for some reason. So I looked in and requested some more information today, and I definitely just want to sit down and evaluate everything going on with Alejandro and kind of see where we stand. Maybe that's our journey. Maybe we're supposed to adopt a little boy or a little girl and help someone out, and we'll love that kid no matter what, because at the end of the day, that's all we want. At the end of the day, we just want our little family, and we'll love that kid no matter what, because we've been praying so hard for that kid, whether it's done through IVF or we have to adopt it. It's something we've wanted so much that it doesn't matter how we have it, it's gonna mean the world to us. And I usually don't break down in front of people, and I've been holding my emotions in all day. But I promised myself that I was gonna use this as a way of letting others know in their journey that they're not alone and that they feel the same things that I feel. So I'm letting it go here now, crying and everything. I saw today on Instagram on the way home this lady that I follow on Instagram. She's also been struggling to conceive, and they've had their journey, and their journey led to a little son that was adopted. They adopted this toddler, and their lives is all the better for it, and now they're continuing their own journey to try to conceive with their son now. And maybe after seeing her post today, it was a little something I needed. She posted a picture of her son with an umbrella because it was raining in their neighborhood, and she was reminding people not to lose their hope, that sometimes to find their rainbow they have to go through a storm. And I'm not quoting her words exactly, but that's the general gist of it. And it's funny because I posted that exact kind of quote yesterday in one of my pictures on Instagram because it resonated with me. And you know, maybe I have to go through a couple storms and go through this storm, try out another doctor. If that doesn't work, go through an adoption process. But at the end of the day, after all of this pain, all of this emotion and struggle, it's just gonna make it that much sweeter at the end. So I look forward to that. I really do. I was very close to losing hope, but that brought me back a little bit, made me reevaluate a little bit. So for sure, I am going to keep going in this journey. It's not over, not yet. Can't let it be over yet. This journey has a long way to go, if anything, but it's going to be so worth it in the end. It really is. So we just gotta keep going and keep pushing forward. That's what we got.